No, not yet. I was gonna do that after this because I
Yeah,
got
you're
on.
good.
I
No
got on
rush.
kind of last minute too. So, like I was telling them, Eric, it's been a crazy week. I ain't been on much at all.
Yeah, none of us really have.
Well, I mean, I made that mandatory meeting. I made
Oh
that.
no, that's great. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah, I made that part. I wish all of us could have made it.
Alright, so now I have to go over to here. So when I click here though, the thing I want to check. Alright. Well, that looks pretty freaking smooth right now. Barry running around on the track out there. Let's
Barry
see.
Winfrey
So we got Winfrey out here turning
and
out some laps.
this Griffin guy.
Is Griffin out of the pits?
Yeah.
Oh, he just came out. Yeah, he's a bum, dude. He's a bum, dude. You're a bum, dude.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, Griffin will do all right today. We've played a lot of races here at Charlotte. Me and him have. For the first, actually, I will say this: the first time Griffin got me into a league to race with him. My very first league race was here at Charlotte in the Truck Series, and it was because of Griffin. So. Call it what you wanna call it. I mean, if I had everything plugged in right now, I'd hop in there and show you guys how to turn out a lap, but we'll leave it to the rookies today.
Like, get your pom poms out.
Yeah,
Get
I'm
pom
gonna have
poms for
to.
Griffin today, Eric.
No, we can't do that 2 weeks in a row now.
It's ARCA. Come on, that was your excuse last time.
I'm gonna drop you down to the admin room.
User was moved out of your channel.
All right, Crush. Good luck, buddy.
Channel switched.
All right, we're down here in the admin room by ourselves now. I'm gonna unmute myself here in the Discord. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself in the Discord. Make sure you have your take that push to talk off. All right, because I ain't playing with your ass today.
Shut up.
Take it
That
off.
was a problem with last time. I got it.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. It's story time.
20 minutes.
That's all it is. It's story time. You want to tell me
Hey,
a
I'm
story?
pushing
Tell me
the button.
about Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I'd like to hear how she burned them out on the porch. All right. Tell me that one.
Do you see it? Do you see my name?
Yeah, I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna mute myself on TeamSpeak though.
Which one are we talking in?
Talking in Discord.
See, you got me doing things that are like with TeamSpeak. It takes me a second to get there.
Yeah, you just go with the self and then go
Yeah.
to mute self and you're good. See, Griffin pulled a 30.95 on his last lap around.
Mute microphone.
Yeah, mute yourself.
Wrong information.
Completely. So that nobody can hear you. Just me. Let's see here. So Griffin's fastest lap so far was that 30.959. Right behind Barry. Malone has just come out of the pits, getting ready to turn out some laps. And Jessica Childs has not come out of the pits yet.
No, I've been looking around.
Is she in the race lobby? She is not.
Man, I'm not seeing her. Yeah. Nope.
She.
I don't think Barry has stopped running laps yet.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I mean, honestly, we didn't do much practice this week, so some of these guys are gonna be running fresh on this track. I do like Malone's new paint scheme though. That Tony the Tiger looks nice.
Yeah, it does.
It's a pretty decent paint scheme for that Kellogg's car. Oh, it sounds like he's slowing down in these turns quite a bit. Coming out of 4, it sounded like he was going pretty slow, but
Fastest lap for Barry, 30.8.
Malone just turned out a 31.2. Not his fastest one here. He turned out the same exact lap time as Griffin. 30.959 for both of them.
The exact?
Exact.
Okay.
So that's going to be interesting to see those two running.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody's able to get in this week. Last couple of weeks we had to cancel the Cup race last weekend because we didn't have enough racers show up to the race, and it's weird. You think if you paid to join the series, you'd show up to race that series.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. Maybe
We
it's
got
just
some
me.
things to figure out and get it all situated and get numbers up.
Yeah, I mean we got open recruitment. This week I'll be pretty busy, but I can schedule some to actually run automatically.
Yeah, that'd probably be a big boost too.
Yeah, set up some scheduled races to automatically take place on
Right.
such and such time on such and such date.
Yeah. You don't have a, if you're not able to be there, it still runs anyway.
Yeah. It's going to be a busy week for me. The kids are going to be gone. They're going to go visit their mother for spring break, so I'll just be home by myself.
All by myself.
Don't quit your day job. Business will be going under.
And here you go with your bullshit.
With your bullshit.
Leader has just
Oh.
done 30.8.
I never said I could sing good, but I can damn sure sing.
Oh. Somebody turned out a 30.8. Barry. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Winfrey just dropped a 30.7. Winfrey just dropped a 30.7 right after Barry went across with that one.
Yeah.
Looks like he's
37.
take it into the pits.
It's 775 and an
Oh
837.
my God.
Went
I'm
for
gonna
Barry.
have to set up a button for my mic.
Thank you.
Done. Yeah. Done. Back. Sound. Push to talk right now is gonna have to be this button.
Okay, Eric, 15 minutes left.
Mic
That's
check,
15
mic check.
minutes.
Good to go.
Oh man. All right, let's go back and look at Winfrey's lap there, where he turned out that 30. We'll watch the lap before and watch that lap. See where he got all that extra run at. He's running this one better than everybody. Either that or he got a decent setup for that chassis, allowing him to not use much turning. You know what I mean? Going into the turns. Probably running like a 16.1 or a 14.1.
How did I save that? I have no idea, sir. Cars are definitely hard to save.
It's not just that. I'm just not used to these cars here in general.
Alright. And like usual, Joe, today I'll be watching the lead pack.
Yeah, these things are really slidey in the
You
beginning.
watch mid-pack
First
back.
3 or 4 laps.
Keep an eye on accidents that may happen back away from the leaders.
So what you're saying is you're going to get the excitement and stick me in the rear back there?
Well, I mean, I am the one broadcasting the race. So I feel like, yeah, I'm going to get as much of the excitement up front as I can. And you clean up the mess out back, you know?
That's right. Yeah.
You clean
I
up.
got
You clean up Old Yeller.
team player.
Team player. You don't sound like you're a team player. You sound kind of salty, bro.
I'm seasoned, not salty.
Oh, you're seasoned, not salty. Okay. Well, you are from Alabama.
That's right. Roll Tide.
Yeah. You got that thing that I sent you though about Alabama, right?
Yeah, I got that crap. I watched half of it. And as soon as it got to Alabama, when I got off of it, that's Kentucky,
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, everybody knows what Alabama's about.
man. We just get labeled. That's all. Mislabeled,
Yeah, mislabeled. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is.
mislabeled, and put on the wrong shelf. That's all it is.
Yeah. I mean, tomato, tomatoes, whatever you got to tell yourself.
Jessica finally, she's out on the track now.
Is she?
She's run her 4 laps.
Ooh, no, I wanted to back out just a little bit more.
She has
Oops.
run a 31.7 as her fastest. Apparently, Winfrey's having difficulties um, duplicating that 7 that he put in the chat. He said, "No clue how I ran a .7."
Yeah, I mean, that don't surprise me. That was a good lap.
Yeah, it was. He's gonna have to go back and watch the replay.
Well, there's a couple recommendations for the truck series coming up after this. Hopefully our main broadcaster for that's available. I really hope he is. If not, it'll fall to, I do believe, Griffin, if he's the only one available to broadcast. Ooh. Winfrey just got in the wall on that lap. Let's take a look back and see what happened there.
Okay, Eric, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
It looks like he just stayed in the throttle, or got into the throttle fully a little too early. Yeah, sent to turn on him and he went right up into the wall.
He's testing.
Yeah, he's trying to get back to that glory of that .7.
Yeah. Figure out
Which
what he
is
did. Did I
currently
stay in it
the
longer in
fastest
this?
lap. It's currently the fastest lap in practice right now. So we have 8 minutes left. 8.5 minutes left before qualify. Let's go ahead and send out one more message to the lead.
Woodward went hard into
Try
Walden. He
and
stuck on it.
try and make sure everybody that's in is going to be in. All right. Jamie had the same idea on his mind. Try and let everybody know.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see who's still out on the track right now. Barry's still out there trying to see if he can't set himself up for a decent lap time. Got that High Rock 88 car. High Rock Vodka.
Yeah, that's a good sponsor.
Never tried it.
I'm just saying vodka. I don't know about the High Rock.
Yeah, no, I'm not a vodka fan. If I'm gonna drink something, it'll be Crown. I don't really care for beer. I like Crown Royal. Name.
You don't care for beer? Vodka's not beer.
I don't care for vodka either, but if I'm gonna drink something that's like liquor, vodka, you know, whiskey, stuff like that, tequila, you know, all those kind of things, I'm gonna go with Crown Royal.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to like the beer, I don't drink beer at all. I get a headache.
Yeah.
Mad quick. Take 2 sips from a beer and I'm putting an ice pack over my eyes, migraines and shit. It's ridiculous.
I like the Grey Goose vodka. You can drink as much as you want, or I can at least drink as much as I want, and no hangover the next day.
I don't usually have hangovers from Crown. I will say I'll go hard on some Jaeger bombs too, though.
Yeah, that gives you wake up in the morning and feel like your mouth is like the Mojave Desert.
Yeah, you gotta have, if you're gonna drink Jaeger, it's gotta be a Jaeger bomb. Cause I can tell you now,
At the end of the night,
you just
chug a bottle of water and take 3 Advil or 3 ibuprofen. You'll be out the next morning.
Shit, I'd have to do that before and after.
Hell, I do that anyway, whether I drink or not.
It's part of getting old.
This is 40.
This is 40. Yeah, it's not all as hyped up as Hollywood made it look, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean.
I'm not quite there yet, but I'm creeping.
You're close enough.
I still got a little time on my time. It's on my side.
No, it's not.
Yes,
no,
it
it's not. You're at least in your 30s, so time is not on your side.
I mean, I'm still not at 40, back.
Boys out here racing in plastic.
These
boys out here racing in plastic. In practice.
Yeah, in plastic. Yeah, out there with those little Hot Wheels. Oh man. Could you imagine driving those little Hot Wheel tanks around the track and those little Hot Wheel Fords and the Ford, the Corvettes and the Camaros and shit that Hot Wheels makes, those battery powered ones? I've seen somebody juice some of those things up and make them go real fast though. Not
they put them
100 miles an hour, but still quick.
You talking about the big wheels?
Yeah, like the power wheels.
Yeah, they take they got a conversion kit you can buy, and you put them you put the
full size truck battery in it.
You put a 24 volt or something like that. I can't remember the battery. Then you can put a DWALT battery on those things. 18 volt.
I just lost talent.
What do you say? I just lost power.
No, talent, I think he said. I'm not sure. He had some issues lap before, and then he come out of the pits, about spun it out of the pits. So I think he's going a little too hard.
We got Wilkinson out on the track. Number 42 car. Looks like he's turning out all right. Going a little slow in the turns right now, but see if he can't pick that speed up. He ran a 32.4 there. Let's see if this next one's better. I think he's letting out of the throttle way too much going into turn 1 and 2.
Yeah.
He's not carrying enough speed in for that backstretch. Winfrey just ate the wall again. Still tweaking over there. Still making minor adjustments.
one full lap into Wilkerson.
All right, he got down to a 31.7. I thought he had a 31.8 earlier. That is his fastest lap time now. Yeah, he's got 3 laps down right now. So his fastest lap now is that one that he just turned out.
Seems like everybody's seeing practice coming down to the last few minutes of practice, and they're pushing it kind of hard.
Yeah, Winfrey is
Exactly
back
what
in
they
the
can
pits.
get out of the car before
Malone's
qualifying.
out there. See, Malone's hitting that straight stretch at almost 180. He hit 180. It's down to 160 in turn 1 and 2. See, he's carrying a lot more speed through that corner than Wilkinson is. Right now, Jessica Childs just dropped a 31.4. And Malone just dropped a 30.777. He is a .002 off of Winfrey. You know, that's probably got him a little chapped right there.
Hey, yeah, just merge out in front line.
Oh, he tried to carry all that speed
That's 2
through the
minutes
turn.
left. 2 minutes.
And he ate the wall.
Who's that?
Malone. Malone tried to
No.
carry all that speed through the turn with him.
Been watching.
Ended up getting into the wall. He's blinking bad right now.
Winfrey. Malone.
I'm watching Malone right now.
Yeah, he has. I think he's been kind of blinking the last couple weeks here.
Hey, he's blinking bad right now. Hey, Malone, you are blinking something bad right now, buddy. He just dropped a 30.84. Touching that wall definitely cost him on that backstretch.
Who are you talking to, Eric?
That would be Malone, the 31 car. He looks solid now, but it was really bad on his last lap. Looks like Winfrey got back out there again.
Yeah, I'm watching Winfrey now.
He has not been able to get anywhere near
He's
where
running.
he started at.
No, he's running. Well, I mean, he's got kind of close. He's got a 38.
He stayed up
30.8.
way too high in the turn. He might touch the wall coming out of this backstretch. Oh, he did it. And he was able to stay up above 167 miles an hour. He hit 184 on the backstretch going into turn 3 and 4. Let's see, as long as he doesn't touch the wall, he might even beat his initial time. 30.782. So
There, almost.
Ran a 30.7. At least he got back to a 30.7. In all honesty, he said he didn't know how he ran it first time, so I mean, for him to get back to it was.
I think that's what he's been doing, is trying to figure out exactly what he did, because he went in the pits for a little while.
Oh yeah.
He probably went back
3
and watched
laps
that
in a
replay.
row. He went in there and dropped back into the pits before even finishing the lap. So, ooh, into the wall.
He's in the wall. Douche.
Oh
Stuck
man,
in the wall. He's stuck in the wall.
he became one with the universe.
Is that it?
I think. Yeah, Tisby.
Qualifying time.
Qualify time. Let's see. Let's see if we can't watch Griffin's qualify. Anybody qualifying right now?
I see Jessica getting ready to go out. You got Winfrey going out now. Wilkerson's
Yeah, I'm watching Barry do his qualify lap right now.
Griffin's out. I'm gonna watch Winfrey.
Oop, no, he's blinking. Barry's blinking for some reason. What happened there? Well, maybe let me watch anybody's lap time.
Winfrey coming out of turn 2. going into 3. His first lap time coming up. Oh, going at almost a 31 flat.
Griffin dropped a 30.9 on his first time around.
New fastest lap for Griffin.
30.8 second.
If he improves it a little bit on this one, he may run like a 31.8 maybe. I mean a
Barry
30,
just ran
38.
a 30.767 on qualify, and that was his first lap time that popped up. So
Winfrey's second lap is he run almost identical laps. He ran a 31.53 and his second lap was a 31 flat.
damn.
All right, guys, heads up. We already know first 3 or 4 laps the tires are, not super great. They're super slidey on these cars. So let's just take it easy for the first couple laps, get the tires warmed up, and then go all out if we need to.
Malone's running a good one.
For those of you that didn't read already, in the announcements page, we have released a survey or a form that you can fill out to let us know what your thoughts are on what the current schedule is and maybe changes thereafter this weekend that would take effect to increase activity on the higher end races. There's also a part where you can put in your own suggestions. We do recommend that you do that for anything that you think that could improve anything. But definitely please take the chance after you're done racing to go in there and make sure that you fill that out. Other than that, guys, Charlotte, really fun track. That inside wall off of 4 is pretty treacherous, so be careful. Good luck, everybody, and let's have a really great race tonight.
You got Winfrey asking for an EOL.
And, of course, again, the points leader, Jessica Childs. My bad.
I can give you an EOL Winfrey, but I can't give it to you until after you guys grid up. Which is in 40 seconds.
He ran with a 31 something. He's probably gonna run mid pack. I don't know what the. Let's see.
We're missing a lot of people.
Also, I
Driving
believe we
over
talked about doing like
26.
scheduled the practice races for the paid series, trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. During the week, those will be our recruitment races as well as our practice races. Those will be on set days depending on what the schedule is voted on. And we determine, is it going to be a 4-day schedule, a 3-day schedule, or stay a 2-day schedule. But we want to break up the longer races so that way people have more time during the weekend to do what they would need to do. Because we do understand now that it does take a lot of your time during your weekend to be able to accomplish these races and be able to be here. And, people got things to do. So we want to make sure that we're accommodating to everybody and make sure these schedules fit. So, again, please go in, take the time, fill out the survey, let us know what you think so we can build a decent schedule off of that.
All right. Winfrey, that all good? Is that all good as in you don't need an EOL, or all good as you still need one and you were just waiting?
The track temp is 26. The air temp is 25 Celsius. E7. You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
All right, Joe, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so today it's going to be Barry in first, Griffin in second, Malone in third, Winfrey in fourth, Wilkinson in fifth, Childs in sixth, and Woodward in seventh. Just missing 15 other drivers. These 7 are the only ones that showed up for the race today. Out of the 26 that are in the league.
Yeah, we gotta get those numbers up. Figure out something.
I mean, the series is free, and you get paid if you win. So, I mean, I don't know how much more incentive you need to show up for a race.
Oh, I know.
I feel like at that point, it's just,
We should be at least having, at
Alright,
least
Eric, get
15
ready.
people joining this race
right.
every week.
Go, go, go. 2 litres remaining.
And there goes Barry. Got to jump on it, out lead. Oh, we've got Malone blinking again. Hopefully he gets whatever that is taken care of. Griffin, ooh, looks like Griffin got a little loose coming out of 4th.
They did.
These 2 up front here though.
Looking
Malone and
hard.
Barry, they got a huge jump on the rest of the pack. Question
Yeah.
is it sustainable? We get a couple laps in. There are no stages in this ARCA race. It's 80 straight laps, so. Ooh, it looks like 31 might have got close to the wall. I don't think he
The
touched
leader's
it, but
just
he got close.
31.9.
Kind of got squirrely coming out of 4. Here's Barry's still holding on to first, Malone in second. Malone is trying to take the low line.
New fastest lap for Barry.
It kind of looks
30.9.
like Barry's kind of hanging up a little bit to try and save on some tires. Looks like Malone's just trying to lead now. Hasn't actually gotten a run on Barry until just now. It looks like they're side by side. He might get him in this turn. We will see.
Going to the inside.
Ooh, it looks like Barry touched the wall just a little bit in between 3 and 4. They are side by side though.
They are.
The guy behind is
Yeah, he
just
dropped down behind him there.
31.0.
Griffin's
He's
still
gonna
in third, already at
relax a little bit.
1.6 back. Winfrey, who ran our best qualifying or our best practice lap, is already 2 seconds back. And Jessica Childs is currently 3.5 seconds back. So I mean, these guys, these 2, the 1 and 2 positions have a huge lead on the rest of the pack right now. And I mean, when you talk about seconds, it might not sound like a lot, but when you look at the gap on the screen, it's
With no cautions, other than wrecks, no stages in this. them pit stops are going to play huge parts.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be huge. They're pivotal moments when it comes to stopping and going there.
Right. And
You gotta make sure you don't overshoot. Hopefully your brake bias isn't adjusted too much. You don't want to overshoot your stall and then have to back up. Or
not just
even drive
overshoot your
around
stall.
another
You
lap.
don't want to come in too hot to the pits either.
No,
If you
get a
lock them up
black
in the
flag.
pits, I'll tell you this from experience. If you're running that brake bias a little off when you come in them pits a little hot, you can't slow down quick enough without spinning out.
Yeah, I completely understand that. It's happened. Watch it happen.
Yeah, you
Right in my
watched it.
rear
You,
view.
you watched me do it. Come in and smack the wall after you were fast prepared. Just coming in the pits, get tired.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got Griffin back here.
Well, looks like Griffin and Winfrey are
Winfrey, yeah,
starting
trading
to
spots a
battle it
little
out,
bit.
but Winfrey touched the wall there, so he's gonna
He
lose
did.
that.
I think that's what he did. He got to run on him coming
Looks
into
like
the turn, and
Griffin has closed some of that distance on the leader. It was 1.6. He is now 1.2.
he is. Yeah.
So he is starting
He
to
is closing
close
in.
that gap out.
Griffin's
Looks
pretty
like
much running
Malone's.
consistent.
Looks like it's saying Malone's a half a second in front of Barry here already.
Yeah. I don't think he smacked the wall hard enough to do any damage. Or did he? Because he's dropping way back.
I mean, that might help Griffin out.
Yeah.
Griffin catch that draft, get up there in second.
But I mean, it's still what's the distance going to be between Barry and Malone when Griffin does catch him?
But that's just it. Malone will be out front by himself, and Griffin will at least have Barry with him. And
Malone's running that bottom.
Winfrey's pushing pretty hard right behind Griffin to try and stay up here. So
Looks like Malone is pretty much the only one running that bottom too.
yeah, Malone's staying low.
Everybody else kind of
Barry's kind of
medium
hanging up.
Right.
But I mean, that's all going to come down to wear and tear on them tires, especially that right front.
It gets a big enough lead though that
Yeah, that's still. I mean, you're talking right now. He's only out to a let's see. Griffin currently shows he's out to a 0.3 lead right now.
He's climbing though. He's climbing fast.
He's out to a 1.3 lead. So he's closer to 1.4 on Griffin. Griffin's going to close that gap right here. I mean, he's already caught Barry, so
right.
if he can catch,
he's fixing to pass him probably this turn.
Yeah, it looks like Barry's trying to stop him from passing him now.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want to be fighting in these corners here.
So. Here goes Griffin to the inside.
Griffin took the inside and he took the second spot. He is now in second place.
Can he walk him down?
Well, he shut him
without
out.
Burning
Looks
tires
like looks like he's going to hang a little high, and Barry tried to get underneath him there, pull some of that gap, but Griffin was able to hold on.
I'm gonna look at his car because he's dropped way off from what he was running earlier. Not unless he's in the wall now.
In the wall now. There goes Winfrey past him. He has dropped back to fourth place.
I don't see.
He may need
a couple straight. A couple straight is all he's got.
It looks like Winfrey up here in front of him is. He must have his offset like crazy high. Because like when he goes through the turn, it looks like that his car is almost sideways. I mean, I'm in the gyro look on Barry. He's still pushing 177 on the front stretch. Let's see, in the turn he is dropping down to 158, but they are currently 15 laps in as well. So, I mean, 80 laps, only 15 laps.
I'm wondering if he's. Oh, you got Winfrey in the wall. You got Barry in the wall.
Now we have Griffin actually catching Malone. Griffin actually closed that gap to 1 second. He's only 1 second behind the leader right now. It was 1.9 at one point. And now Griffin is currently in second and gaining on him. So, I mean, Malone taking that low line every single time to start off the first 15 laps.
Yeah, and
Definitely going to cost him.
pretty
Griffin's
much
kind of hanging right up there towards the high middle.
he's been running that mid track every lap. So
Saving on tires.
right,
It's a long 80 lap run here, Charlotte.
you got.
Ooh, he came close to that wall. You seen him weave a little wobble a couple times, but he didn't stop it.
And that's going to be the difference in it. And it's
See,
going to
he
be
should
the
have
pit.
got
with
the
pit
throttle
stops.
a little bit sooner there.
Yeah, Malone may have to pit. Oh! I thought Malone was in the wall.
Yeah, it looks like Malone almost got
He's
him
getting
right
close
there.
to it. He's not going to be able to run that same line much longer.
I mean, from the gyro view, it does not look
See,
like
now
he's
he's
that
up.
far
He's up.
back, but
He's up mid track now instead of running at the bottom.
now, what happened with Griffin there? Did he get a
I
little
don't
loose
know,
coming out of
like
4? Because he dropped back
He dropped back a little bit.
0.4.
He could be playing this right though, because you know Malone's been running that bottom line, and like we talked about earlier, it's going to come down to the pits because we haven't had a caution yet, and if Malone has to pit 2 or 3 laps before Griffin,
Yeah, well, that's the thing is, I mean, I feel like there's probably going to be needing at least 3 pits in this race with no stages.
right? Griffin's going into the pits.
Is he really
I'm happy.
already?
He's off the track going. I mean, I'm assuming he's. Yeah, he's got damage.
Oh, yeah.
I think he may have got
touched
into
that
the wall pretty hard. Yeah. Damn. That's kind
I
of
see that right there. May
a
cost him
toss-up
big
between.
time.
Yeah, maybe if he can maybe pull in another pit stop right after. If he gets.
Alright, let's see. It shows Griffin currently down.
Can I get a black flag clear?
I don't think we're supposed to be clearing them, but well, we're keeping an eye on the leaders. You want to go and take a look to see what happened to Griffin?
I can.
Dial back, see where it all went wrong for him. See if maybe iRacing missed a caution. I mean, if it was a single car thing and he just, you know, got into the wall, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
iRacing ain't gonna throw one for that, and you really have to spin out and be in a situation where they feel it's necessary to throw one. Currently we have Malone still out in front. We got Winfrey in second and Barry in third. And we have somebody pitting now. Malone's just out there already, man. I do believe Malone won a race already, didn't he?
I believe so. Griffin.
see. Let's go check our ARCA. Yeah,
I don't know what
Gabe,
happened.
you won Kansas.
Griffin
Came
come
in
across start
second
finish line
in Talladega.
and never turned after the start finish line. He smacked the wall pretty hard. I don't know if he had some steering wheel issues or something. Something happened because he didn't turn at all. He just came across start finish and went straight up into the wall.
So I don't know if you know this or not, but Malone in the last 3 races has won 2 and placed second in the third. In the last 3 weeks, he's won 2 races and placed second in another. And he's currently leading our race here at Charlotte. And we are starting lap 27. And he has led the majority of this race so far. And it looks like what he's going to do is just go ahead and stay out in front, try and get everybody down by as much time as possible and get a free pit stop when he needs it. I mean, he's got to be getting close to having to stop soon, though. 27 laps in, he hasn't stopped once for fuel. It's going to be coming up here soon. He's doing pretty good right now. Still holding
Who's
that
that?
first spot. Malone.
Malone, yeah.
Still holding first place. Winfrey's still in second. Barry's still in third. But they are falling back. He's got an 8-second lead on Barry right now, and it's almost an 8-second lead on Winfrey. I don't know if Winfrey and Barry can work together and push to try and catch back up to him or what, but Malone right now is just out in front all alone. Setting the pace for this race.
Yeah, we're on lap what?
We just hit lap 30. We're about to cross over into
And he's
31.
still on the same set of tires?
Still on the same set of tires, still on the same tank of fuel. Has not pitted yet.
Yeah.
So
As big of a gap as he's got, and I mean, you got what, 4 cars on the lead lap? And those 4 cars, Winfrey, Barry.
3 cars on the lead
3?
lap. We got Malone,
Yeah.
Barry,
3
and
him.
Winfrey, and that's it.
Wilkinson's not on the lead lap?
It's not showing Wilkinson on the lead lap. Wilkinson is...
He's 11
oh,
seconds
he
behind.
is, but he's 11
Yeah.
seconds back, yep.
Yeah. So basically 3 cars and then your leader.
Oh, it looks like
lap.
Winfrey just got into the wall.
That's helping Malone out even more.
Well, Barry just took second back finally.
Woodward up in front of him. As good as Malone is able to run on that many laps, those same tires, same fuel, it'd be hard to say right now that he hasn't pretty much got it in the bag.
Yeah, no, I mean, with the current lead that he's got right now, there's no way.
Right.
I mean, it would take really I don't want to say it. It'd take something really bad for him to mess up and
Right,
lose
and he's
first.
out there all by himself. It's not.
Still running lap 34. Still same tank of gas, same tires. With a 9-second lead on second place and an almost 11-second lead on third.
He's running on lap 33. He ran a 32.8.
Looks like he is slowing down in the turns, but I do believe
Yeah.
Barry
No, he's
and
definitely.
Wilkinson and Winfrey are all out there on the same tires and tank of fuel as well, though. Which, if I were them, I'd just go ahead and call it and pit, get fresh tires, get the fresh fuel, and just be ready to go for when he does decide to
He's a
eventually
whole.
pit.
He's a whole second faster than the second place car right now. Even on
Yeah, but it's lap 35, getting ready to turn into lap 36. He's got to be pitting soon for fuel.
I mean, he's got to exactly. But I say my point. You know what I mean? He's running a second faster than the rest of the guys on the same amount of.
Yeah, he's starting to blink really bad too.
Uh-oh. Yep.
So we will cut to somebody else for while that's going on. Let's hop inside the car with Barry and see how he's looking. See, Barry's all the way down to 149 going into these turns.
That's about right. So you got Malone doing the same thing. Malone's dropping down. Let's see. He's doing 171 entering, and then down to 140.
Oh, there goes Griffin. Griffin just went past Barry. Just trying to get some of those laps back. Griffin is currently down one lap. And he just went by Barry quick, and he's already gapping him.
Yeah.
So if he can catch back up to Malone before Malone can pit,
right?
I mean, that's wishful thinking, but if
just
you
get
can at least
close as you can get,
bit.
and then think about your pit strategy from there.
Who do we have in the pits currently? Okay, we just have just the pace car. All right, just checking.
You got right now. You got Winfrey going in. Winfrey's going into the pits, so that'll probably put him a lap down. So now you got 3 on lead lap, including Malone.
Oh, Barry finally called it. He's going to go ahead and make his pit stop now. Let's see. Here's Malone is finally going to go into the pits.
It's finally going into the pits.
Now where is Griffin? Griffin is currently coming around on the front stretch. It looks like he will no longer be a lap down.
Right, he's on the lead lap now, so they'll come out. Probably come out together. He'll cross.
I don't think he'll be back around. I mean, he's slowing down quite a bit in the turns right now. So, looks like Malone should be getting ready to come out now.
He's going into 3.
Malone's going still in the pits getting fuel and tires
coming out
right
of
now.
3 into 4. Coming out on the back straight. I mean, the front straight now.
Malone must have missed his pit stop because he's still in the pits. He's just now coming out.
Really?
Yep.
So
he just now got on pit road.
Yeah.
Or just got off the pit road, I should say. I'm sorry. So that appears as though on the next time around,
problem now is
they
though
put
is
Wilkinson in first, but Wilkinson is pitting.
Problem now is that Griffin has got how many more laps on that set of tires than
he's got Malone? A lot.
Right.
He's got a lot. Griffin had to pit back on lap 16, I do believe. So he's already 25 laps, 26 laps on this set of tires here. But he's still doing pretty good, drafting off of Ethan.
All right, well.
Still no cautions here at Charlotte. Griffin is currently listed as second place. Now he is in first. And where's Wilkinson? Wilkinson is now hitting the backstretch. He is now dropped down to 4th place. It is now Malone in 2nd. It appears though as Malone maybe catching Griffin. Let's jump on board real quick and watch and see what happens here, because he's got Griffin in his sight. He's got 1st place back in his sight. Then he's drafting a little bit off of Woodward in front of him.
Right.
And Griffin is the next
probably.
car up, so.
I mean, he'll probably have him within the next 2 laps or so.
I'm gonna give Griffin the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna say.
He's got some fresh tires though. He's gaining fast.
Next turn. Next time they come out of 4, it's gonna be a different situation here. I think he may have the lead back coming out of turn 4 on the next lap around. Now Griffin is probably going to try and block him out. I mean, there's a possibility Griffin may try and throw a block and stop him from passing him, but it's going to cost him speed. And there it is. He's trying to block him up high. He's trying to go underneath. And now Malone has just retaken 1st place.
How many laps to go?
We still have 36 more laps to go.
36?
Yeah.
A few more laps, Griffin needs to pit. Because Malone took it.
I would suggest that Griffin try and hold it for as long as you can. Try and get it right down around the 25 range, and then pit. Get on them fresh tires.
What lap was it when Malone pitted?
Yeah, but if you do it right,
around
Jessica.
36, 37.
Yeah. He's probably going to try to push it there again.
I mean, he may. But it appears that Malone's already got a huge lead on Griffin.
Yeah.
Hugely. Griffin's already almost 3 seconds back.
He's going to have to put. Griffin's going to have to pit here pretty soon.
Let's keep an eye on Griffin and just keep an eye on how everything turns out for him. He is currently in 2nd place right now. Where did he grid at? Oh, he gridded in 2nd, and he's currently in 2nd. So we got Jessica Childs in 3rd, our teammate. What? You go, girl. Who is also currently the ARCA points leader. Which I don't understand. Malone has won.
Consistency is everything.
Right, but Malone has won 2 races and placed 2nd in the other one.
Has he raced every race?
I think he may have missed Daytona week 1, but all the other ones he has met.
Right. You can help.
So
Consistency.
I think at the end of this race we will see a new points leader for ARCA.
How many points is Jessica leading by?
Give me just a second. Let me pop open here and open up our standings. Alright, so Malone is currently in 3rd place.
You think
and he is only 5 points behind Jessica Childs. Griffin is in 2nd, and he's only 4 points behind.
Yeah.
So literally, your 1, 2, and 3 positions
you're
right
looking
now
at a change. Yeah, right.
Are all
you're looking at
like
the top 3 right now with this race.
Yeah, the top 3 in point standings are the top 3 in the race right now.
We're all going to be in the top 3. It's just a matter of who changes what.
Barry literally just put Jessica Childs down 1 position as I was saying that. It looks like Barry's back on the lead lap. Looks like everybody's back on the lead lap except for Woodward here. He's having some issues coming out of 4 there.
It's
now down 3 laps. E. White is the admin that's broadcasting currently. Don't listen to this clown. Wilkinson, after that pit stop, is 25 seconds back. If he doesn't do something soon, Winfrey and Wilkinson are in the crosshairs for Malone to pass. Malone's coming up behind Winfrey currently right now, coming across the start-finish line.
Yeah.
With 31 laps left to go here at Charlotte. So the question is how long is Malone going to push on this set of tires since he stopped where he did?
He's still digging pretty hard. He's still He's still down to that bottom side down there. He's
Right,
running
but
that.
he's gonna have to at least pit it eventually. If he doesn't pit when everybody else does, it's gonna be a rough day.
Did Griffin go in yet?
Griffin has not dropped back in. He actually might have. He just his thing turned red here, so he might be. I don't know why it went red. Currently showing him 10 seconds back off the leader.
That's not enough for him to pit. So
No.
but he's still kind of
But
just
the thing
pushing.
if Malone doesn't choose his pit strategy wisely on this next stop, because there's
Right.
no way he's going to run 40 plus laps on those tires in that field. He ended
Right.
up stopping around 36, 37 last time. I'm sure he pushed it almost right to the end. So come to the end of this, that pit strategy is going to be number one.
Griffin's probably just taking it easy and trying to push it as far as he can. And
Yeah,
then
he's probably going to pit with about
enough at the
25
end,
laps left.
stay out in front of
I would say
Malone.
about 25 laps, so we'll be seeing Griffin going in here about lap 65, 66, somewhere in there. I think we'll see Griffin pit, get a full tank, and get tires. Now that's all depending on whether or not Malone pits here soon or not. I mean, I'm sure if Malone goes in, Griffin's going to pit with him.
Yeah, if he can know when he's pitting and pit with him, that'd probably be the best strategy. Because
yeah, I mean, I'm sure his crew chief, as soon as Malone goes in, he'll say, the crew chief will come across and say the leader's pitting. So I'm pretty sure if Griffin hears that, he's going to go ahead and pit. We do have Barry right behind Griffin, about a second behind him. But he is closing that gap. It was 1.6, it is now 1.3, and that all happened, that big 0.3 jump happened on that back straightaway. Alright, it appears Griffin is losing a lot of speed coming into the turns. Barry is actually closed the gap. It is now 0.9. Looks like he was 0.57 faster on that last lap. Oh, what happened? Oh, Malone's blinking again. Oh, Griffin went ahead and pitted now. With, what is it? Is that 20? Yeah, he's got 25 laps left to go. My bad. I misspoke.
yeah, Griffin's pitting now, so
I misspoke. He's pitting now. He's going to try and run out this last 25 laps on what he can do here. Which, I mean, if Malone did not go in right now...
it depends on how long Malone pushes it, is, what the gap is there. If he can get a gap.
Griffin is currently down a lap, so...
Now. It's not going to be much of a gap there.
No.
You got enough, I think, for
it appears Barry is going to pit in as well. Griffin dropped all the way back to 6th currently. He's down a lap. It appears Wilkinson is there in 3rd place. Jessica Childs in 4th. And Griffin just flew by him. Griffin's going to go ahead and try and close some of this distance in between him and the leaders.
He's pushing as hard as he can right now and close as much as he can. And
I mean, he really has to push hard right now.
And I know that's going to burn up his tires, but he's got to really push to...
I mean, if he doesn't push hard right now and he kind of runs that mid to high line and waits until they pit and then pushes hard for those 2 laps, he might be able to save himself for the end. But
2 laps are enough to push him out far enough ahead to be able to, not get past with somebody with fresher tires,
Then I agree.
I think he needs to push hard right now.
Malone's mixed up with the pack here. He's got Woodward behind, Childs in front, and Winfrey in front of that.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah, I see that.
What
He's
happened
rounding.
there? Griffin
I heard
just said
Griffin
something.
timing was just
He got on the mic and did some motherfucker in just right now.
uh-oh.
Oh, he's touching the wall.
Griffin?
It sounded like Griffin hopped on the mic and said something. Let's see, let's watch this.
I know we don't have
Oof.
very many cars in here, but we've had no.
Winfrey, it looks like Childs is going to go ahead and drop down and go ahead and take a pit stop. But Winfrey's car is just bad.
Winfrey?
Yeah, Winfrey's car is all banged up. The whole front end, the whole side. He's got a lot of damage on that car. Which explains why he's lost so much speed. Going into the turns, he's barely hanging in at 155. He's already dropped down to 153, but he's trying to push it a little too much coming in and out of the turns. Ooh, Malone is blinking bad.
Yeah.
It's just sparks on the track.
Oh yeah, Winfrey got into the wall pretty hard, and then
Looks like he was painting the wall today. There ain't no paint left on his car. Malone's got Winfrey in his sights, but he has not been able to close that gap yet. Oh, we have somebody pitting. I don't see anybody in the pits. Griffin's still down a lap coming across the start-finish line. Malone is still in first place on the backstretch.
and Paulus on the front of his car.
There it is. Lap 66. Coming up on lap 66, and he is not pitted again after that first one.
That child's coming out of the pits now.
Childs has dropped back to 3 laps down. She is currently in last place.
Malone running with some damage on the front of his car also.
Is he?
Yes.
I mean, his car hasn't really stopped blinking enough for me to check, so.
It's blinking pretty bad now.
Yeah, he's got a little scrape on that front right quarter panel there. Looks like his tire's wobbling just a little bit.
He's got half his right front showing, so.
Yeah.
He's got a little ding on it.
It could be detrimental, but I mean, he's also coming up on lap 68. Doesn't look like he's worried about that little scrape.
Yeah, I don't know if it's slowing him down enough to where it's going to be a problem, but I mean, that is some pretty good damage, though.
Looks like he's trying to put Woodward back down by 3 laps.
He's not trying. He is.
There it goes. Well, I don't think Woodward's just going to go quietly like that.
I got to hand it to damn Malone, too, though. This Joker's been running that bottom line 3/4 of the race, and I mean...
yeah, he's been dropping them tires, though.
He has, but... Well, now you got...
It's hard to watch him, man, when he's blinking like that. We'll hop in the gyro and watch it like that. He's just blinking everywhere, man. I mean, if this is a more full race, like if we had 20 plus cars in here, I'd hate to do it to him, but I'd have to give him an EOL for blinking that bad. It's part of the rules in Discord, so.
I mean, a lot of things. Like if you had a full class right now and you had blinking going on, it messes with the race all like a wide portion of it, because once he blinks, if he blinks away, like if you were drafting on him and it blinks away, you lose that draft as soon as he blinks away. So
Look at his ping. His ping's not really that bad.
I'm just wondering if he has anything open running in the background that he doesn't have closed.
Like, yeah,
He's trying
maybe
to run.
like streaming or something.
Right.
It appears Griffin has closed the gap on all of them. Griffin is currently coming up behind them. He's got to pass Childs, and he's got to pass Woodward, and then he's got to pass Malone. And then he will no longer be a lap down.
Well, you see, Woodward's 3 laps down. Griffin is 1 lap down.
Right, but he's still got to get around them without having any accidents.
He's gonna get around everybody right there. He got around everyone in that one turn.
So I do believe we may see Malone going for a pit stop here pretty soon. Having the lead that he's got right now would just be smart for Malone to drop in there, grab some tires, grab some fuel, and finish out the race. But I'm not saying fill the tank, right? I'm just saying, you know, throw in 7 laps worth on top of what you already got.
Yeah, Griffin.
And then
next past Winfrey.
get tires.
He's around Winfrey. I mean, that's 4 cars and 3/4 of the lap.
Yeah,
and he's put a gap.
He's really pushing right now.
He's really hard.
You can definitely tell he saved his tires for his last 10 laps.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing. He was lying in wait back there. He was like, all right, this guy ain't going to pit, so I'm going to start pushing. Here we are.
Can he make it
8 laps left. Right after they cross that start-finish line on the 8 laps.
Griffin going to make it to the end without pitting?
Oh, Griffin's definitely going to go to the end without pitting. He already pitted. He's definitely got 30 laps worth of fuel. I mean, he's probably...
And he's on the lead lap.
Yeah, he's probably still got about 10 laps left of fuel right now.
You got Malone. What? It all come down to that pit strategy.
Here's Griffin is gaining on him.
Oh, absolutely. He's done put probably 2 or 3 seconds on the pack that he just passed.
Malone's,
1 lap.
let's see, Malone's last lap. Oh, how do I see the race was?
Griffin is...
Malone's last lap was a 33.5. Griffin's last lap was a 32.2, so he's gaining 1.3 every time around. That may not be enough for Griffin to get back up there. Unless Malone needs fuel,
right,
Griffin may not see that top 3 again. But
Winfrey, what are you doing? Stop racing me, please.
Malone is... You hear him? He's chiming in. Quit racing me, please. Quit racing me. He's burning them up.
Well, Winfrey just went up into the wall.
I think that's who we asked.
Yeah, Malone's worried, man, because Griffin's coming around quick. He's in 4th place.
He knows.
He's going into turn 2 right now, hitting the back stretch.
He's seen.
Oh wait, no.
Griffin.
Griffin's coming around on the front stretch.
Griffin's passing the start-finish line right now.
Yeah.
And you got Malone and then passing probably
he's
now.
1 set of turns. See, Griffin's already out of turn 2. Getting ready to be out of turn 2. There's just not enough time left. Unless he needs fuel, there's not enough time left. Griffin just did that last lap and 32.3.
Yeah. Griffin got a little high in that corner there and tapped the wall a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think I seen it until it was too late.
Barry, who's currently in 2nd, has a pretty decent lead on Griffin by 13 seconds. And with only 3 laps remaining, that may be it for them. Griffin may finish in 4th.
How many laps left?
3. 3 laps remaining for the lead laps.
Yeah.
Now Barry is slowing
Hitting that
down a
wall
lot
earlier
in
for Griffin.
turns.
Hitting that wall earlier for Griffin when he crossed the start finish line and came. I mean, I don't know what issues he had, but he'd never turned. He come up and smacked the wall really hard. If he wouldn't have had to pit then, it'd have been a completely different race.
Yeah, I agree. Back on lap 16 is what you're referring to, right?
Right. Yeah. Griffin
Yeah.
came across the start finish line and that little turn there, he never made it. He went straight into the wall. I don't know what the problem was then.
Here's Jessica Childs is right there behind Griffin, even though she's 3 laps down. Malone is doing everything he can right now to hold on to it, but his lap time on that last lap was almost 34 seconds. Griffin
He's on
turned out
skate,
a
but
32.
still running at bottom a little bit.
Yeah, Jamie just does not have, the number 5 just does not have enough time to catch back up. We're on lap 80 now. This
Yeah.
is final lap. So we got Barry, who's 10 seconds back off the leader. So I do believe Malone gridded in 3rd. So Barry got the best qualifying lap. So he'll get bonus points for that. Malone won the
Barry
race
is
and
the
led the
pit.
most laps. So he'll get a bunch of points for that. And there's your
Oh,
race winner right
Barry is
there.
on the back straight.
Go win, Malone.
Go ahead, Malone.
Thank you, dude.
Yep.
There it is. There's your race winner.
He's not gonna have much of a burnout on tires, I know.
No, he's got nothing left on that
He's
right
got
front for sure.
no band-aids is what he's doing burnouts on right now.
Yeah, band-aids. I still think a band-aid's too thick for that. But, all right. So it's going to finish up with Malone winning it, Barry in 2nd, Wilkinson in 3rd. I think that's actually Wilkinson's best finish. I think Wilkinson just had his first top 5 finish here at Charlotte.
It's a good thing.
Griffin, say what?
That's a good thing.
Yeah, by all means. All right, let's go ahead and pull Malone in for a after race interview. Let's see, where is he not in? Oh, there he is right there. Okay. So go ahead and pull him down. And now we are joined by our race winner, Malone. That
Hey,
is your 3rd win of the season.
twice in a row.
In the last 4 weeks, you have won 3 races and placed 2nd in the other. How are you feeling right now in this season run that you're having?
I'm having fun. It's been quite enjoyable. Yeah.
Now, unlike last week where Griffin got wrecked out there and you won late in the race due to mishaps that happened with him, because you guys were battling back and forth there for most of the race. How does it feel to actually just come in and just more or less dominate the entire race the entire time and not have anything come up like that? No cautions for the entire 81 laps.
Yeah, it was awesome. It reminded me of Truex's Coca-Cola 600 win.
Oh, that's very good. Joe, you got anything for
Yeah,
Malone?
I wanted to ask him what was your strategy through the race? Did you have any worries, or I mean, was you just running your race, or were you paying attention to what Griffin was doing, or I mean, what?
I was mostly focused on what Griffin was doing. I was mostly running my race, but because he did that short pit, so
Right.
he fresh tires were so much faster. But no, my biggest issue I had the whole race is when it was like maybe 20 to go. I smacked the wall real hard off of 4, and yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of cars were getting into the wall late in the race there. Winfrey, I think, had it the worst run tonight. He was into the wall several times. I mean, he do believe, still finished on the lead lap. Oh no, he did finish a lap down. But it looks like he had a rough time there. He was doing really good in practice with you guys though, setting the fastest lap time in practice. But then come qualifying, come the race, it looks like the adjustments that he was looking for just weren't there. So sadly for him, he fell back. Looks like Woodward and Childs both fell back. But Griffin, with that late pit stop, it looked like he was gaining on you, just not enough laps left.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun though.
Yeah,
Very
I
close
mean,
race.
those kind of races are fantastic. And no cautions at all, and every pit stop was on green for everybody. I mean, it was fantastic to watch.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a ton. It was amazing to just kind of have a good race at
Yeah,
Charlotte.
it was probably about 10 laps into it. We knew that it was going to be put between you and Griffin, and the way things played out. Griffin had some issues early on in the race that kind of molded the end of the race, but
Yeah, it looked like he got in the wall back on like lap 16, got into a
that's
little
what
bit, had
caused
to
him to
take a
pit
pit
early.
stop. So that early pit stop definitely cost him. But again, he maintained it, no cautions, and that's kind of what we want to look for. Is he maintained the line and still managed to finish in the top 5. So finished in 4th place, even after being down a lap on all of his pit stops. He was able to get back up on the lead lap by himself with no caution. So it's good to see.
Yeah, it was. I think it was more of a race to see who really was the fastest. That's why I thought Griffin was with that strategy and the way it was kind of looking in the beginning. I felt like he was gonna have it won, but it was gonna be mixed up at the end. And I was kind of hoping for a caution, not to make it more racier, just to not have to worry about the guy behind me.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when Griffin came out of that pit the last time with 25 laps to go, and down one lap, I'm sure he was wishing for a caution as well, but no one ever came out for him to help him out.
Yeah.
So, but we want to thank you for your time. Enjoy the win. It's, like I said, it's your 3rd win
Congratulations
in 4 weeks, and nothing
again.
else you could say. You're just you're dominating right now. I'm pretty sure when the point standing come out, we're gonna have a new points leader. So congrats on that as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome, and I'll return you to the lobby, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your night, buddy.
Yeah. You too, bro.
Congratulations.
Thank you. All right, I think we have Griffin in here with us.
We do.
Griffin, you got your mic on?
He does not.
Give me a second
Griffin.
here.
Yeah, I got
There
a
he
copy,
is.
guys.
There he is.
There he goes. So, early pit stop kind of cost you that one, huh?
Yeah. What happened there, man? What happened across the start finish line whenever
Yeah.
you kind of never turned left?
So actually, I couldn't see where that happened because my instead of putting my Stream Deck on my desk like I normally do, I set it on my wheel stand. Well, going halfway through the race or a quarter through the race, it shook off and hit the ground. When it hit the ground, it brought up a web browser over my game.
Oh no.
I told
Yeah.
Eric, I was like, something happened. I said he went across the start finish line, and instead of turning left, I said he went straight up into the wall. I said I wasn't sure what happened, but something happened.
Yeah, so unfortunately, that really put me under a lot of pressure to try to
Right. You
catch
hit
back
hard
up.
enough to where you had to pit too soon to be able to stay with Malone.
Yeah, that is correct. So if it would have happened 10 laps later, it probably wouldn't have been a big difference. But yeah, I tried to work as hard as I could to use the advantage of pitting again, and I was able to get that lap back twice actually, and get back on the lead lap without a caution, and take that fourth place. But ultimately, you're right, that did mold the end of the race, unfortunately. But yeah, the stream deck fell and hit the floor and brought up a web browser, and I couldn't see my car anymore.
He was blinded.
I was. I panicked. I started sweating and everything. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, and hopefully we have a little bit more luck next race.
Yeah, so I don't know if you heard us when we were reading off the statistics for Malone there, but in the last 4 weeks he has won 3 races and placed second in the other one.
Yeah.
It'd definitely be a
new
shake-up.
points leader.
It'd be a shake-up in the top 3 of points of the ARCA series.
Yeah, at one point the battle for first place was being determined by the 1, 2, and 3 of the point leaders as well, which was pretty neat to see. And you guys were actually in the positions for those reversed.
Right.
But we want to go ahead and thank you for your time. Congratulations on getting back on the lead lap and finishing 4th. Yeah, I've seen you working really hard to do that. But we're gonna go ahead and
pretty hard at the end there.
Yeah, he was pushing, man. He was closing that gap. Went from down a lap to only behind by 21 seconds, which is, as we can tell, it's 2/3 of a lap. But I mean, that's
I tried hard.
Huge fight there at the end. Looked good.
Well, they were like, oh my God, he's gaining on me too. So yeah, I knew I was doing all right.
Yeah, Malone told us he was sweating the whole time. He thought
that's what I asked him. Was you running your race? I asked him, was you running your race, or was you worried about what Griffin was doing? What was your plan throughout the whole thing? And he's like, I was pretty much worried about what Griffin was doing. So
yeah, he was. He was. He
Y'all
kept asking, "Oh, did you wreck? Did you wreck? No, what happened to you? What happened to you?" So,
yeah.
Well, congrats on at least getting back up there and finishing 4th, and thank you for your time.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Good race.
Congratulations.
Later, buddy. Let's pull Philip down real quick before we end this, actually, because I think this is his first 3rd place finish. And we now have Philip Wilkinson with us. Wilkinson, you got your mic?
Sir, what's up, guy?
Oh, not too much. Just wanted to bring you in and say I think this was your best race so far, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I ran ran pretty good tonight. I was happy with it.
You finished 3rd place, which is phenomenal. I mean, that's definitely going to help you out in the point standings for sure.
That's a podium finish, exactly. They help him out a lot.
Podium finish, ain't nothing wrong with bronze.
That's right.
I'll take it. It's good. It was a good race. Everybody drove really well, but the thing was pit strategy.
That's what it all come down to.
Yeah, we noticed that with Griffin.
We were talking about that at the beginning of the race was being the pit strategy with how long can you go, and it's spread out as the field got in the beginning. It all come down to when do you pit and when do you not pit.
Yeah, and it really looked like Malone pushed his car right to the bare minimum to where he was just skating out there on bubblegum wrappers.
Yes. He was on Band-Aids at the end of the race. So.
Yes, he was.
I told you Band-Aids are too thick. They got that little pad in the middle.
You should have heard him in the Discord. He was hanging on for dear life. Trust me, man.
No, yeah. I believe it. He was running it to the max. Now, how many laps were you guys getting out of a full tank of fuel?
I still had, at the end of the race, 5 laps remaining. So
I think it may have been the same thing for everybody with fuel. It was just them tires that were.
It wasn't a fuel issue. It was the tire issue.
Times off on them laps was the tires.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to the race. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, if I was going to do that or not. But the closer I got to 40 laps, I decided it wasn't that big of a drop off, so I was going to go ahead and do it, and it worked. Yeah. I'll take it.
Well,
by the way, that wasn't my best finish. I finished second at Talladega.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
My bad. I misspoke then, but I mean, it's been a while since I seen you up top, man, and I'm glad you got 3rd place.
Keep them in line, Wilkinson. Keep them in line.
I wanted to make sure I at least gave you props for being up there, because I mean, It's
I
been a
appreciate
minute.
it. Yes, sir. It has. I appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome, sir, and thank you for your time. Good race.
Congratulations.
Look forward to seeing you in the next one.
All right. See y'all later.
Take
All
it
right.
easy. All right. Well, that's going to be us from GEC NASCAR. Joe, you got anything you want to say before we close it out?
Not really, other than let's prepare for this truck race there, teammate.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't say what I thought you were going to say when I asked you if you had anything at all you wanted to say.
Roll Tide.
There it is. Thank everybody that showed up and showed support. Anybody that watches the stream, we appreciate it. Subscribe, follow,
Greatly.
like. We really appreciate the views. And everybody have a good night. We'll see you.